Yeah, man. What's up? Nitrous the Glory, Barbadian on the e-buggy out here.
So what do you think about how was your trip to All Out RC?
It was good. I lost. I went on that little road down there.
Oh.
So I was like, where's this track? I almost ran over a tortoise too. No, my son, he was driving and I weren't paying attention and a tortoise was walking across the...
Yeah, we had some big ones.
It's big. I missed it.
Ones.
It's nice out here. It's a lot of mosquitoes, but you can't do nothing about that. Besides use off.
Yeah.
But we're out here at All Out, which is in Apopka.
Apopka.
Yeah, something. You know I mess up names. So I want to Justin Newby let my son race his HB. I'm here with Sean, who I've talked to on Facebook. WhatsApp from Barbados. I'm from Bermuda. Nowhere close to each other. Bermuda's not the Caribbean. It's way up in the middle of the Atlantic. It's not nowhere near Barbados. It's not Barbados. It's not Barbuda. It's Bermuda.
Yeah, well, we met when I was asking about
JQ Racing.
Yeah, we were asking about JQ Racing.
So I met him today at Michael's Hobbies, which I went to, which was also something that reminded me of being a kid and being in school, high school. So anyway, I was talking to Sean. I really like the track up here. I like the layout. My son's racing, and second time racing. So Justin Newby gave him an HB electric car to race, which I'm super happy about. And I haven't seen Dean for a long time, and he didn't want to charge me, but I said, hey, because you have to support, right? So I paid for my son. And then Trent and Mike's out here, and then I met Jim Smiley, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Jim, he's about Native Racing, and I actually bought a Native Racing kit from him 20 years ago for my Mugen MDX5, 19 years ago, yeah. So I said, hey, are you Native Racing? He said, yeah, and then we started talking about old school times.
So you met a lot of old friends.
Yes, and then I saw some bikes go.
Yes.
Right, so I saw a bike on the oval, which was Smiley's, and then I saw Trent on his bike, and he broke it. But he was getting on the track pretty decent.
Yeah, he was actually one of the best I've seen so far on the track.
Dean's gonna drown us out with the blower.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, but it's very nice, and I was just telling Sean and Mike Walker, like I was at Wicked Weekend, which was 666 entrants, 330 people, but it was about 500 people. Very milling about with families and dogs and all this type of stuff, and there's people selling stuff. It was cool. But even just sitting off here, watching my son drive, and then sitting off with Mike and Sean. And Sean's a crawler guy, so they got a really nice crawler course.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Hey, try to explain. I don't want to interrupt.
No, you're in it. Come on. We're just running it live, just exactly as it is. So come on.
Thank you, Justin, for letting my son. Come on, Justin. Thank you. Thank you for letting me letting my son drive his car.
HB.
He's driving an HB. HB versus Techno now. That's what it is. That's the new rivalry. No more Mayako, thank goodness. So the track is very nice. It's Dean's out there blowing it, and so being here doing a little club racing is just as fun. Yes, I love the Wicked Weekend and all that stuff, but this is like grassroots racing, and it's something I don't get to. I go to races here and there, but I don't really get to go to much grassroots stuff.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to come out here on a Wednesday night, see people club racing. It's a good bit of people here. It's not packed, but everybody's having fun. There's like guys out here at E-Truggies and all this. There's like this Creighton. It's Trent driving, but it's still a Creighton. It's not a Creighton. That's a Techno.
Yeah, that's a Techno.
Caster or something.
Actually, it's a Mugen.
Oh, it's a Mugen?
Yeah, that's a Mugen.
Okay. So, and then everybody kind of chilling. I'm waiting for a snake or something to come out of here.
No, you don't. No, we don't want that.
Baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. You know, I'm in Florida,
no.
Australia. A snake.
No.
A cougar, or my luck, like
we've never seen that.
A bear.
No.
You know, a bobcat or something like that.
This what you waiting for?
Something like that. This is from Australia. Like everything can kill you here.
RC car was more likely to kill you.
Probably out here. Yeah, I've seen some. That's why I want my son out there with E-Truggies. Them guys have got too much power.
Yes.
Too much power, but they're so fun. But a really nice track. I've seen it in videos and stuff, but to come here, and it's just a great vibe. So, like grassroots racing, this is kind of what we need, right? People out there having fun, enjoying RC.
Yeah.
I love the professional side and the big side of things, but this is where a lot of people started. And
We look forward to this. This is like our midweek entertainment. The guys had a hard day at work, and we would all like plan like the next week. We are gonna plan like the next week. And the short course guys, they're the fun guys. Everybody knock around, and Robin is racing like our guys. So everybody is more. We look forward to this than most people look forward to weekends. We love Wednesday night. The only thing is the mosquitoes, but that has a time period where it comes and it goes.
I'm not worried about that.
But other than that, this is our fun. A lot of the guys started here and then they graduate and they move on to bigger stuff. Some we hardly see anymore. We wish they come back, you know. But
that's RC, right? People come and go.
Yeah.
You can always leave RC, but it never leaves you.
True.
I've left it a few times, and then I always come back.
As you were telling me about your life right now and how it started, and RC is like one of the key hubs that made you go into so many different areas and travel the entire USA because of RC. You met so many people because of RC. A lot of people don't realize out there how big RC is, how much it could do for people. And we were talking about the crawler department of RC, and some people think that RC is just little toys, but from those little toys, you are a testament of, from the little toys and those little things running around, how big you could actually have a life. You could actually have a career. You could branch off to so many different things.
Yeah, I'm been fortunate. I got opportunities with JQ back in the day, and that kind of started. And then I also knew a lot of people prior to that because I traveled a few times to America to race back in the early 2000s. So I met people, and that helped me when I came to doing that again. And then obviously I was just telling you, like, I've been across east to west and west, like one time because I've been across America 7 times in the JQ van. I'm stopped at different tracks, but that just got from having an opportunity. Now I'm not going to say this is a whole bunch of money and all that stuff in it because it's a thing of passion. It can be for certain people. Look at Dean.
Dean is just having fun and bouncing on the track.
But yeah, I've been fortunate because I have the support of people like Sean and a lot of these people out there that listen to the podcast and you know, kind of support me in that way, because if without those people, none of this would be possible. So
true.
Like even just going to Wicked Weekend wouldn't have been possible if I didn't have the support. So I try to always, I try to say it how it is on the podcast, even if it pisses off the people or pisses off the drivers.
True.
Because sometimes we as racers have to be told, we have to come back to this, right?
Yeah.
Because we get so caught up in the pro side of things and all that stuff that we forget about this. And this is where it starts. And you got kids out here, my son out here, who's driving for the second time ever on a track from Wicked Weekend, and he's having fun. We got Justin Newby out there trying to show him different lines. Even though my son doesn't speak English, I bet you he's learning. And that's what he needed to do. It's hard for me to get out there with my son because I'm also here talking to people that I don't get to see on a regular basis. So, but I get to watch, and I appreciate Justin out there showing him different lines and all that stuff. We couldn't do that at Wicked Weekend because we couldn't walk on the track.
Yeah.
So he's showing him, and that's great, because sometimes you need someone else to mentor, to help, because sometimes dads can get too into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes having another male to show them how to do things is also very good. So I appreciate that. But yeah, definitely got a good thing out here. Florida's kind of blessed with lots of tracks. I mean, they can also overlap too, because we see that in the Carolinas. But you have tracks. You have a strong 10 scale and 8 scale, and apparently crawling from this gentleman.
Crawling is
and onward as well. So Florida has a lot of RC going on. So it's good to see this, and everybody has that. Thank you, Justin, showing them the good lines. We couldn't do that at Wicked. So, ¿tú entiendes qué dice él?
Claro.
Okay.
Tú esperé. Yo sé que hay así.
Yeah, you're learning English. Good.
English about change.
Good. Dice,
All right,
gracias, Senor Justin.
So thank you very much, Keenan.
Oh yeah, so it's a good thing out here. I just want to finish. Very good thing out here. I know I go on too long. While we got some Wednesday night racing,
Right.
everybody's kind of just chilling, and everybody's having a good time on a Wednesday. Grassroots RC. This is where it starts for many people. Many
All right.
people. We forget that. So get back to grassroots RC. That's where many of us will stay.
All right, Keenan. Thank you.
Sean, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Same here.